darkness has fallen at Collinwood on this night in the year 2020, and a young woman stricken by a virus has been paid a visit by Barnabas Collins. And she awakens in the tower room to attempt to find out who was in the room.
Collinwood in the year 2020. There is a new mistress of Collinwood, a charismatic and powerful enchantress named Angelic, who has taken down the portrait of Barnabas Collins and replaced it with a portrait of herself. But as the fireplace rages, another young woman has fled the tower room and run out into the woods, and Dr. Julia Hoffman sits patiently awaiting the young woman.
Maggie, I just realized you've been gone almost an hour. Maggie, you all right? Maggie!
Mansion on the estate at Collinwood. And a young woman, Maggie Evans, who had been stricken by a virus has now received a visit from Barnabas Collins. A visit which has freed her from the illness of the virus but has begun to change her in other ways. And her doctor, Julia Hoffman, is all too well aware of the implications of these changes and is now faced with how to deal with this new situation at Collins.
I had to do it, Julia. It's the only way that I could save her. You must understand. I had no choice in the matter. Now at least she's free of this deadly
at what cost,
virus.
Barnabas? At what cost? You must realize that you will be condemning her to an eternal existence just like yours. Is that really the alternative that you want for Maggie? Is it really, Barnabas?
There may
Is
yet
it really?
be one way, Julia. Remember the serum you developed for me once in an attempt to try to cure my vampirism. Perhaps after you've finished developing a vaccine for this virus, perhaps you could resume work on that serum. Perhaps the serum could restore Maggie to her humanity and give me my humanity back. Perhaps you once again can this time develop a cure for vampirism that actually works, Dr. Hoffman. Perhaps that's the answer. The great state at Collinwood in the year 2020. Strange events have brought together a variety of persons to the great household, among them two very strong-willed women, both of whom are quite loyal to Barnabas Collins.
Well, Angelique, I see that you wasted no time in taking down the portrait of Barnabas and having your portrait hung prominently in its place. Tell me, Angelique, just how did you manage to do this and where did you place the portrait of Barnabas? Was it your natural charisma at work or did you resort to some of your legendary spell casting, my dear? Which is it? Which is it exactly?
Ha 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 ha. Why, Dr. Hoffman, you become much more cynical as you grow older. Have you forgotten my relationship with Quentin? I certainly hope not, because Quentin is due to arrive here any day now. He's coming by ship and should be arriving very soon. As to the portrait of Barnabas, you should know by now that Barnabas has always been and always will be very, very important to me. I simply had his portrait moved to a room in the east wing of Collinwood. It was Quentin's idea, not mine, to take down the portrait of Barnabas and hang the portrait of me, and I want nothing more than to comply with Quentin's wishes since he will be arriving here soon.